Hello, darling. Oh my god, is that a penguin? Hello, darling.
Heyo.
Hello, darling.
Lethe. Lyrianeeth. Risto. Lyre I. I. Loath. MH. Hiou. What was that? So close.
Hello, my darlings. Who's here? Oh, we've got a Lothi, we've got a Risto, we've got a Yari. Hey, guys. How are we doing? I'm here. Meow, meow. Let's scroll this up a bit. Can we scroll up a bit? Maybe. Why are we cutting off the bottom of the thing? Tell you what, I'll go to the top. How's that for a deal? We'll go to the top. There you go. Not blocking anything now. Perfect, innit? Alright, I'm at the top, gang. I'm at the top. Somebody's had a penguin already. Crikey. Alright, so I'm here. We're back. Things are going better today.
Whoa, you are high up there.
I know. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Let's try and do a crossword, people. Number one, I want to cross.
Be careful.
US Be
Cat
careful.
always land on their feet.
Cat does always land on their feet. True. US sex worker gets with Hoskins in a cottage. Now, Hoskins is the name of the setter. Don't fall for that.
WTB my typing skills.
Hoskins is the
PPP.
setter, guys.
Home.
Okay. So Hoskins, or with Hoskins, probably because it's only 4 letters. Hoskins could be I, because that's referring to the person that made the password, which is Hoskins. So probably...
Me.
Oh, it's me. US sex worker is a hoe. Oh my gosh. Oscar rejected wicked name
Hey,
for baby
everyone.
girl. Hey Gunnar. Welcome. How are you doing?
Gunner.
So Oscar is probably the
Olive.
O in the NATO
Yo,
alphabet.
Gunnaroo. I'm
I'm
alright, thanks.
I'm fine,
You
thank
are?
you.
Hey, Lyrie, Loath.
I'm thinking. Oscar's probably the O.
My
Rejected. It's
mind
got to
went
be
to
something
Oscar like
reversed.
the award. Like, did Dirty Dancing get snubbed at the Oscars? Oh yeah.
Nah, I think Oscar is just O. Rejected wicked. Rejected I knew was going to be reversal. I see Oscar as being O. And then Leori has got O evil backwards. So rejected wicked is evil backwards. Name for a baby girl, question mark, Olive. So O is Oscar. Wicked is
Hey,
evil.
CPC.
And the whole thing is potentially name for a baby girl. After getting on beers, old husband expires. I think the definition could be expires. Beers could be ales.
Exhales.
Exhales. Old is X, as in ex-girlfriend is your old girlfriend. Husband can be H, and then ales. Good.
Oh my god, I think I got 4D.
You think you got 4 down? I'd go for it. What do you think it is?
Wait, no, I didn't. Dang.
I think I've got 4D. I think it's tie. Intercourse is it. Earl is the letter E. And the whole thing is upside down, and that makes a restraint. It's a tie.
You're closer to Fiddy than 4D.
Fiddy. A. Go to get Liverpool's latest strip. Well, the latest
LOL.
the latest from the word Liverpool is the letter L. So I think Liverpool's latest is an L. And I think that's going here. So I think we want go
He P.
to go here. And then the whole thing's going to be strip. Mmm. Hee
Hee hee pee.
hee hee pee. You guys having fun there? Country type coming up on drugs on the radio. Well, drugs on the radio could be E's, like
Obviously.
ecstasies.
Always have fun when Lethy is here.
Mm. Oh, Lothly.
Ah.
You guys are wholesome.
I need a snack.
There's been a lot of reversals already. I've got a snack, guys. I've got banana chips. You know, like dried banana chips? It's a really good snack.
LOL, my food is about to arrive.
Nice. I am really in a not high functioning kind of mode recently. I'm doing a lot better than I was yesterday.
Got some crossers.
But I
So
know,
you should be good for a bit.
I know
Not
that,
solid choice.
I know that, at the moment, I'm not really in the mental frame of mind to do a whole lot of cooking and stuff like that. So I went to the store earlier with my friend together, and I bought a bunch of kind of like easy food, amongst which I've got some kind of little bit of ready meal type stuff. But I know it's one of the things with age and, you know, mental health is, you know, when you're not doing like super well, you know, you're having a bit of a period when it's getting everything's getting a bit more difficult. Good to be able to actually work with that. You know what I mean? Make your life a little bit easier. Religious type. Spread right pish about ecstasy.
I'm easy enough / shrug.
Right pish.
Oh yay. Son is home today. No school. Maybe he will make lunch for us.
I think the whole thing is an anagram of right pish around the letter E, which is ecstasy, and I think it's high priest for a religious type.
Oh, but, bagels, hesitant face.
Bagels. Son is home today, no school. Maybe he's going to make lunch. But you know what? I think children should be tasked with doing more things. To be fair, you're pretty easy to cook for.
It's okay,
Hello, darling.
everyone, I'm here.
Ah, Longy! My goodness. All right, cancel the alert. Longy's here.
Yeah,
That
my
is-
kids always make lunch for themselves and often for me too.
Do they? Nice. Good to see you, Longy. Roofer or hairdresser, might some people say. Might some people say. Roofer.
Hey Lungy.
What does might some people say? That's a weird thing to say. Why would you say might some people instead of just say?
Hi Lyrie, hi
Wait.
everyone.
Roofer could be a tiler.
Hey Shorty.
Remains drunk mostly.
Thatcher.
Thatcher, yes. A thatcher is somebody who puts I guess it's thatch. It's like when you have straw on the roof of a building. That's a very British thing. I don't think you can get that anywhere else. Hairdresser, might some people say. I'm not sure that's going on. I mean, there's obviously a famous ex-prime minister called Margaret Thatcher. What's it got to do with hairdresser? And why is it worded so weirdly? This could have been that share. Hairdresser. Is a hairdo a thatch?
Thick hair.
Hmm. I see. Get me to the bottom, buddy.
Oh, a chiff chaff.
Cool. Thank you. Paintings by the Spanish Cooperative in the USSR. Paintings could be art by the Spanish.
My darling.
L? Artel.
Heroic.
We'll pencil that in. Cautious on turning. What's the other option for? It's L or La. I think it's probably L. Cautious on turning right into group of a load of chickens. I think it's
Lots
cowards.
of PMS in the grid.
That's a group of chicken. Load of PMs in the grid. What does that mean? Could that be right?
At Lyrie 77. Thatcher, Peel, home.
What's peel? You've lost me. Is it like... Oh, Prime Ministers. Was there a home? That's why it was included as a PM, because it's a theme. All right, well, Major is almost certainly going to be in. Can we see a 5? John Major, that's a pretty good one to clue. Trance. The anti-provided Blair's campaign thing song. That's D-Ream. And that's going to be a trance. It's a bit political, this one, isn't it? I've not seen any space for Major now anymore. John Major. All right. Ancient German quarry. Excavating phosphorus. Phosphorus is a K. German quarry. Getting rid of a K. Probably because of the excavating looking like wordplay. I'm thinking the death is ancient.
What
Hang
was
on.
6D?
Wait a second. It could be an ancient German. What was 6 down? Oh, yeah. I never actually checked 6 down. I got sidetracked. A load of chickens, I think, is cowards. Cautious on turning right into a group. Turning right. Yeah. Oh, wait. It's towards. Isn't it towards turning into cowards? I can't actually pass that.
I don't think so.
Hmm. The waffing was wrong then. It's a bit weirded that It's a bit weirdly worded that it says a group of a load of. That's odd, isn't it?
Tenny is G prey, I think.
Oh yeah, phosphorus is P. Quarry. Oh, yeah. That seems good. Cagey. Nah. Well, cautious could be cagey. I'm not sure about this. No good is often NG.
Careful to cageful. Group can BG.
Ah. I see. A cage full of chickens, I get you.
G7D.
Very good. Longie's got this one. Church services. Is it church? Is it services? Head to Satan sounds like word there as well. Is it NGS? Yeah. Church. Services still. I do think it ends NGS.
In chamber, actually G is group of. I was wondering about that of.
Group of. Yeah. Go ahead if you want, Longie. Oops.
Even so plus NG plus S underscore.
Even plus NG plus S, yes. Even song. Even songs. Even so. Still is even so.
Nice surface there.
Yeah, nice surface and clever. Even so for still is very clever. It's not what I'm familiar with, even songs. I think there was a video game with the name Even Song. That's the only place I know it from. Remains drunk mostly, drinking a drop of grappa. A drop of grappa is the only thing that's... It could be drinking a G, or it could be drinking just G. Is it an anagram of mostly? No, there's no R in that. Remains can't be fodder, because it would have to be the definition if we're assuming drop of grappa is a G. So remains must be the def. I can't quite get my head around this. I'm looking for an anagram with an insertion of a letter in it, or a letter.
Drinking but without the G, then add a G. Get 12 a first.
Drunk, mostly drinking, got you. How peculiar! Why are we deleting a G and then adding a G? That's so odd. Why would you delete a G to then add a G again?
I was being silly, sorry.
No, it's not silly. It's not silly. That's the best part I have so far of what we're supposed to be doing. Get to 12A first, says Liari. All right. Ink manufacturer is mixed up. I immediately am thinking octopus.
This
Is
a
mixed up
VPG
in
stream.
fetish cult.
Nothing is silly.
This is a
Cuttlefish.
VPG stream. Nothing is silly. Cuttlefish, shouts Liari, is mixed up in fetish cult. Very nice. That's an anagram. Oh, it's just an anagram of fetish cult. That's not is mixed up. Why did they put the is there? Why can't they just say ink manufacturer mixed up in fetish cult? That would work equally well. I don't understand why they inserted an is. All right, so cuttlefish, there we go. That's handy. Now we can look. We have a C as well, and an R. Now C.
You don't like connecting words, do you?
Correct. I don't like connecting words. I'm not against them, but I think if they don't need to be there, why have them? In that case, the sentence made sense without. My problem with connecting words, and my sometimes problem with apostrophe S, is it would be fine if it would always be part of the past or never be part of the past. Like sometimes people go X apostrophe S and they mean it to be, okay, that's just an equal sign, X equals. So they're using is or apostrophe S as being equals. But sometimes apostrophe S is included as part of the fodder. So if it's an anagram, the S has to be in the anagram. It doesn't bother me so much that either way, I don't mind it being in or I don't mind it being out. But what I don't like is the ambiguity of sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't. That I don't like. I wouldn't care, apart from the fact that it's sometimes it's part of the wordplay, sometimes it's not. And the same goes for linking words. Sometimes they're part of the wordplay, sometimes X equals X for the wordplay. So that's what bothers me about linking words, is linking words, sometimes they just mean nothing, and sometimes they're part of the wordplay. And that bothers, in that case, it's not, I guess, a linking word, but it could, it could just be a nothing word. So that bothers me, that the fact that sometimes it's something and sometimes it's not something. And that I think is a reasonable complaint, as it were. I'm not really complaining, but it's something that you see where I stand now. You see what I'm saying? Wreckaged. What the hell is wreckaged? Wreckage. Rex. It's wreckage. Drunk mostly. Drinking a drop of gas. Where are we getting wreck from? Wreckage for remains.
At Lyrie 77 that even a word? Drunk,
Oh, drunk is wrecked.
But mostly.
Drunk is wrecked. So wrecky. Drinking a and a drop of grappa. Okay, well done. Wreckage. Although that is a slippery slope, to be fair. Because if I had to think about it, I could probably come up off the top of my head 20 different synonyms for drunk, like in the UK sense. Wrecked, hammered, smashed. It's absolutely, there's no end to it. If we start going down that road, I don't think it's a particularly good mechanism, because they may as well be infinite, that kind of thing.
There are a million of them.
There's millions, right? I think it's...
But the C helped.
I think to just throw that in there and say, okay, you're on your own, I think that's a bit much. I don't particularly, not a fan. Grass up granny. Perhaps in Barnet stew. Granny perhaps. Why is it granny perhaps? Why would it be, if it's just the word nan or something, why would it be wrecked to wreckage? Does make me, Meh.
At Longifon, yeah, that's not too good.
In Barnet stew. Bun is like a hairdo. I think grass up, because of the implication the service suggests snitching, I think it's more likely to be some kind of like grass in a botanical sense. And I don't think Granny is going to be Nan or whatever, because what's the perhaps doing in there? Tebby's here. Good morning to you. How are you? Tebby with the 27th check-in. Good job. I've got a top knot right now.
Pot knot.
Grass going upwards is pot.
Up Granny reversal of Nan. Top of a morning to ya.
Tonk pot. Up Granny reversal of Nan.
High loath.
I think grass up for top is very good. I'm not convinced about... Oh, Granny Knot. Yes, I get it. It's the name of a knot. It's a type of knot. That's some obscure information. I only know that because I was in Scouts. Lights on the other side of Harbor in Oregon City.
A knot is also a BIRB.
Ah. Harbor.
20 in case. Portland.
Portland. That is literally the only city I know in Oregon. I should have got that. Portland. So Harbor is a port. On the other side of Harbor, light is land. Land, ports, Oregon City.
There's other cities in Oregon.
In case. No, there's no other cities in Oregon. 20 across is in case, maybe. I will get new patient. New patient. I will get new patient. Very good. Let's take a look at this one. Country type coming up on drugs on the radio. I'm not going to like this, am I? It's going to be like Charlie. It's going to be CH and E in some combination. Type. What's type?
Bingo.
What do I have for type? I know I have font in there. Sort. I'm thinking country. A lot of countries end with SIA. Type coming up. EIS. It's not really working for me. Criminal, ringing. Ringing can be going around. So what could be a criminal beginning with an R? About evil leader in power. In power. I slept a lot better last night. I've had about, apart from last night, 3 nights before, I've had bad sleep. I keep getting woken up each night. And so I stayed at my friend's last night and I got a good night's sleep, which is good. So I needed a good night's sleep because I've been having very poor night's sleep for the last few nights.
Ringing asterisk around E.
Oh, that's very good. Yeah, nice, nice. Ollie with a raid, thank you. You. Are we not going to have any special thing? My special thing's not working. Thanks, Ollie. How's it going, everyone? Thanks for joining us. Have you been doing some number crosswords? Hey, Raiders. Well, it's not doing any fanfare, but a big thank you to Ollie. Shout out to you.
Ray.
Surely everyone is subscribed to Ollie Wright already. I'll do a little fanfare.
Thank you for the attempted fanfare.
We're doing the word Sudoku again. Bit of confetti, very nice. How did the stream go? Okay.
We did a fold-in Nuri cape from Chinstrap.
Ooh, I don't understand most of the words. I don't understand most of those words, Ollie, but sounds good. Got 21 down. Oh yeah, I didn't look at it. Lawyer, local authority brought into hearing. Hearing could be a case.
Chinstrap. Are you old enough to know about Mad Magazine's fold-ins?
No, I never read Mad Magazine. I think it was my generation or maybe a little bit before.
It was one of those in puzzle
Actually,
form.
no, it was more of a kind of, it was kind of an early 70s thing, wasn't it? I think you needed to be a bit older than me because I was born in 79, so I think you'd need to be at least a bit older than me.
Is that even possible? I know them.
The Ari's familiar. The Ari's quite old. No gent will put out for an item of footwear. I thought it was Wellington. It is Wellington.
Wow. I also know them.
Tevi knows it.
I'm only slightly older than you. I know them, too. This is like a support group. I also know them and I'm young.
Young. You're young for the channel.
You have to find a solution that fits both the unfolded grid and the fold-in version.
That's cool. Do you want to see something cool? Yeah, everyone. I saw, can I find it? This is something neat that I recommend checking out. I was watching Avery, and Avery was doing
cool things.
Avery was doing these crosshair puzzles. I think I've done this one. Have I done it? Oh yeah, I've solved it. Where did it go? Kind of like a very small little crossword. It's basically you have to fill in the things, but they're with rebus. It's very neat. I recommend checking it out. I'll give you the link, but some cute little non-cryptic, fun rebus crosswords where you have to put multiple letters into one box. It's very fun. Recommend it. Note: grabbing relatives will make some bread. I was thinking nieces, but niece make some bread.
Non-cryptic?
Yeah, non-cryptic. They should make a word for non-cryptic. I thought niece for a relative, but we're grabbing something. Note grabbing. Relatives. Couldn't relatives be none? They're sisters, but they're not relatives.
I said this relative earlier.
Did you? I should have been paying attention, I suppose.
In relation to Granny.
Oh, Nan.
And you were relatively right.
Relatively right. It'd be Nan then, wouldn't it? So, Nan. I have to grab a note. So if it is Nan, N-A-N, then we're going to need a two-letter note. So, do, re, mi, fa, so, etc. Make some bread. Is it Nan's? Nah. Oh, it is. It is Nan's because it's relatives plural, so it's Nan's round a one-letter note. I'm making Nan breads. Dispense with a dead person found in cabinets. Dispense with is probably the death. A is A.
Card and board games? I love board games and often go to public board game events. Nice.
Hey, Taxi. Yeah, we do card games, board games. We're mostly, these days, we mostly do a lot of crosswords. But historically, we've done lots of board games. We've got quite a lot of videos. If you check out the YouTube channel, there's loads of different stuff in there. We don't do so much board games these days. We do a lot of crosswords, a lot of word games too. But I play a lot of board games. I've been known to play a lot of BJ in the past.
30
It varies though. I sometimes do video games. Lamb is 30 across, apparently.
At Texi_88.
Jesus appears in clam bake. Jesus for lamb. I don't agree with that because Jesus does not equal lamb. And yes, I'm familiar with Agnus Dei and all of that, but all of that's qualified by the fact it's Lamb of God. Jesus is not a lamb. Lawyer, local authority brought into hearing.
(24) Urdu.
Urdu. Is it council? It might be council. Language of Monsieur Duchamp. Ah, it's a hidden. Of for just using of for a hidden. This is probably council for a lawyer. Local authority. Okay, so it's council, your local authority, but it's a homophone. Dispense with a dead person found in cabinets. I don't think there's any insertion here. I think it's 2 parts. What is found in the cabinet? It might be a cabinet in a political sense. I think we need more crosses for that one. This would give us a letter. We haven't figured that one out yet.
28D May.
May. That's on theme. Old lady sat by Jim nude in page on a calendar. I guess May would be a page on a calendar. Old lady is Ma. Jim nude is removing the outside letters of the word Jim, which is going to be just the Y, so that's correct. Thank you.
I recently started looking through the rule book of the Common published board game Night of the Living Dead, based on the 1968 George A. Romero directed film of the same name.
Okay, cool. Sounds neat. It's pretty good company. Does it have a lot of minis? It sounds like the kind of game that would have an absolute ton of figurines and, well, not figurines, more minis. It's called Cool Mini or not, isn't it? Usually they are very
27 administer.
good production
It's
values.
a cooperative board game for 1 to 6 players.
Ooh, I'm a big fan of a co-op game. I played not long ago, I played the Lord of the Rings Pandemic, which is quite good. It's tricky for sure. To deal with it, dispense is administer.
Did you like it, VPG?
I did, it was quite complicated.
I really enjoyed the missions.
I've only played it.
A board game.
You have played the board game Junk Dress, very good. It's quite a lot. It's not super straightforward to get your head around, and there's a lot of complications. There's a lot of things going on. It would take me quite a long time to get my head around it. The movements of the troops and all of that, it's hard for me to visualize where the troops are going to go next. For that reason, there's quite a bit of complexity to it. And without trivializing other games, I think a game like Pandemic, for me, it's quite easy to get my head around mechanically what's going to happen. Whereas in this game, there's a lot going on. You have the combination of having 2 characters, and I think it's very clever the way they say you have 4 moves with 4 actions with 1 character and 1 action with the other. 1 action with the other.
2020, Gale Force 9, Metal Gear Solid, the board game, 2024, Come On, and Resident Evil, the board game, 2023, Steam Forged Games. Yeah, that is fun.
There's lots of variety. I've not played that Aliens one, but I have played Alien Fate of the Nostromo, and that's quite a good co-op game. The theme is nice. It sounds like you have quite a lot of strongly thematic games there.
Meanwhile, I got 2 games at Essen, one of which was Dixit's.
Nice. And how about any board games? Did you get any board games?
Aliens, Another Glorious Day in the Core is cooperative, for 1 to 6 players, based on the 1986 Aliens film. LMAO. Cheeky monkey. LOL. Haha.
Lousy do I got going in an offensive way. One of my favourite cooperative games is Eldritch Horror, which is a very, unlike a lot of the games which I play, which are Euro games, Eldritch Horror is unapologetically a big kind of sweeping global, like a merry type adventure. It's very good. It's profoundly unfair game, but it's very good fun. I like it a lot.
I also have the expansions Aliens, Get Away From Her, UBH, Aliens, Aliens, We're in the Pipe, 5x5 and Aliens, Assets and Hazards.
Aliens get away from her is such a classic line. It's the most iconic line from that movie, for sure. I feel like
yes,
in
those really are the names of
Aliens,
those
James
expansions.
Cameron did the whole thing with like the mechs, and then wanted to do it again in Avatar, and so just did it again in Avatar. James Cameron likes fighting mech robot things. Ah, we have a song
Avatar?
request.
The Blue Pocahontas?
It is very much like Pocahontas, you know. You're not wrong there.
The loader is in the Get Away From Her expansion. Loader? I barely know her. I'll let myself out.
What, going in an offensive way? I'm thinking effed off.
G29A. The Assets and Hazards expansion was optional,
I think
but it did
lousy
mean
is
that things
part
like
of
computer
the fodder.
terminals, sentry guns, and face huggers would be actual models instead of flat cardboard tiles.
Yeah, they certainly monetized it for all of the various, you know, figurines and everything like that. In an offensive way, I think. It's an anagram of lousy do I got. No. Lousy do I anagram. In an offensive way. Wait. In an offensive way, yeah. So it's going to be something Lee.
Odiously?
Odiously is good. Very good. Thanks, Tabby. Which means what? A word ending with an O. Italian. Anatomist. I was going about to say Galileo, but some Demerol and opiates. What's
Looks
anatomist?
like might be hidden but never heard of him.
Ah, Orlando. No, Orlando. Rolando? Rolando. Probably why it's hidden, because it's kind of obscure. Thanks for the tip. Screening. Could screening be removing a letter? Metropolis.
Oh, yes, Demerol and opiates.
Yeah, it's hidden. Exactly. Nurse getting on my boss will find paradise. Could it be Eden for paradise? I don't think
Yeah.
so. Because nurse... Yes, they're strong chess.
Ahoy there.
Hey, I know who that was without looking at chat. Hey, Jaffo. Ahoy to you too. I thought nurse would be RN or...
NPN,
Actually, Ed is my boss, and EN can be a nurse, enrolled nurse.
Ed equals boss and an emergency nurse, I think.
Oh, is it? I thought it was enrolled nurse. EN can be nurse in any case.
Lungy. Maybe.
Yeah, seems good. Guided by angels. Lens nude drunk, probably an anagram. Closed bishop, so all of this in an anagram with a B, kept in original
RN was
state.
an Americanism. Resident Evil, the board game, is a cooperative board game for 1 to 4 players, based on the 2002 Nintendo GameCube remake more than the 1996 PlayStation original, although the Master of Unlocking in the latter is referenced on Jill's character profile card.
No, I'm fairly sure, I've worked in the NHS and I'm fairly sure that RN is
14
a
unblended.
very common British thing. Unblended. Very good. I think the definition is pretty poor though.
Hello.
Hey, Tace, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you, it's been a while. What's Metropolis? Black is B. Alright. Oh, but
Amel and the Sniffers
wait,
is
I was
my
going to say
favorite new
Bucks.
band,
Bucks
waiting
could
for
be
the new punk
green.
revival.
Amy and the Sniffers. Bucks. I think screening it is going around something else. I think that Metropolis is the definition, and I don't know what that is. Oh, Russia.
This song is a bop.
Type. It is a bop. Coming up on drugs on the radio. It's weird to have coming up on a cross clue.
A definition? What is it? It's a series of words that describes what something means, but that's not important right now.
That's true, Texie.
Aberdeen, all that fits for me, but it is no metropolis. A hospital? What is it? It's a big building with patients, but that's not important right now.
Aberdeen. That fits. Earned. It's an earned anagram. E-A. E-A-R. N-E-D. Screening B. Earth equals E? Is that right? Earth equals E?
GG?
Let's see my screen well. Bit of glare. Where's my flipping? Oh. I'm gonna need to bring back that button.
The B being an abbreviation of Black Earth and the rest being an anagram of earned?
Can the E mean Earth? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I need that button because it takes me down to the bottom.
I think Earth for E is in chambers. Notice
Ah.
that the B and E of black and earth are capitalized. Like on a plug.
Ah.
Don't know where in life.
I don't think the capitalization means much. Alright, jolly good. Let's check this whole thing. Check. Wait, why is it not ended? That's probably because I've not done this. Get ready. Woohoo! We done. We're all good.
GG.
Nice job, everyone. Nice job. That's good.
GG.
Well,
So
I'm going to
Aberdeen
make
was
it.
correct.
Me and Longy are
Wow.
in the snow. Aberdeen was correct. It was. All right. Let's do today's Guardian. I think it's today's. Is this today's? Actually, no. It is today's. All right. Single fellow who's qualified in arts or science. Bachelor? It's referring to the degree. That is probably one of the least cryptic clues I've ever seen. Gave instruction. I mean, this is basically, it's like an American clue, isn't it? Gave instruction in
Empty
rigid
back-to-back.
pronouncement. Back to back. Like term after term without vacation. Sponsor closed fund. The sponsor is the back. Got any pass on that? Sounds good though. Like term after term without vacation. Is that supposed to be the definition? This is a weird crossword. I presume it's back to back. There's definitely back in there somewhere because of sponsor, so I think it's back to back. Yeah, I think I agree with you. Writings on specific subjects. Soldier demolished exam exploits. That is not a very readable sentence. Exam exploits. Is it cheating? No, you can't have a plural exploits like that. Exam exploits, would that be cheating? I guess it could be. Oh my god, is that a penguin? It would be more cheats, wouldn't it? Longy with a Galapagos penguin, congratulations.
Penguin.
You have received the Galapagos penguin. Fun facts about the Galapagos penguin. It's endemic to the Galapagos Islands, and it's the only penguin found north of the equator, apart from Liari.
Penguin. Don't understand all this bird stuff.
You don't understand all this bird stuff. You get birds, and then it makes the people watching the stream happy. That's why we have birds. They are small creatures that fly in the sky. Rooms arranged, is it chambers? In cold institution for a term of biology. A term of biology. Cold institution. I think it's chromosome.
By landing.
Because we want to arrange the letters in room in something. So we have C home. Cold institution could be C home, and then we have rooms inside. Screaming females. Nice. By landing.
And cats like birds.
Somebody explain to Jaffo what's going on with the birds. Ignoring the odds. Best buddies. Study abroad. Hey, do you guys want to see my new strategy for doing this thing? Watch this.
I know what's up with the birds. Don't come at me.
See? If you do like that, and then you do like that, do you see what I did? I'll do it again. Add tiles. You type in best bodies, and then you have it like that on your duck tiles, and then you drag it on this side. And if you want every other letter, you hold it like that. If you want every third letter, you do this. How good's that? Am I a genius or what? Every second letter I've got there. Étude is study abroad. And, you know, if you'd like to say VPG,
That's
you're a
very
genius. I think that's that is deserved. I think I'm probably one of the smartest cats.
I'm very bad at those and happy to have a technique.
I'm probably
So clever.
one of the smartest cats on the whole channel. Excessively rich nut. I have the same problem, Jeffo. I am terrible at those. I will sit there and stare at it for 10 minutes trying to figure out the letters, and it's going to frustrate me. So I'm so happy to have a technique now. Excessively rich. Excessively whatever is going to be over for sure. Not
Yes,
a brave Don
smart.
Don.
Everyone is clapping.
I don't hear any applause.
Overabundant.
Overabundant. A brave nut, yes. Excellent work, Junk Chance. Very good indeed. Let's have a look at this one. Writings on specific subjects. Soldier demolishing exam exploits. Who's dancing? Why is this carousel? I'm looking at the words and I just waft carousel. Carouser? Writings? My wafting is... I'm waffing at the moment. Applause. That's not a bad idea. Would you like me to put an applause sound effect? Level of tension that rises by degrees. Temperature? Level of temper. I think that rises by degrees.
Temperature?
I think it's temperature. I'm not that familiar with the second definition. Or rather, the first definition. That rises by degrees. It certainly does rise by degrees, temperature. Not advanced degree as recorded. So, as recorded could be verbatim, or it could be... What's the other phrase that people put in speech? They say sick, don't they? I think it's sick, because that's as recorded. I don't know what sick stands for. I always thought it meant spelling is correct. Not advanced is basic. A degree could be a BA, and sick is what you write on text or whatever to say that is actually correct.
It's
Adverb, a term used in brackets after a word or phrase in quotation to indicate that it is quoted accurately, even if it appears to be a mistake. It is Latin. Latin for thus. You are exactly correct. Why did I leave chat in charge of the music? History professor, finally working in funny cliche. What genre is this? It sounds like Shaggy meets garage music. Its teams are a shade lighter than opponents. I'm thinking of Commander, but that's because I've been obsessed with Magic the Gathering lately. It's teams. I don't know what's going on with that one. Let's see if we can get 5 across and 22 down. Gave instruction in rigid pronouncement. I'm looking for hiddens. Gave instruction. It's a bit Shaggy-esque, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not seeing that one. Let's try this. Polite form of address. Reflected academic achievement. Hmm.
Five sounds like a homophone.
Hmm. Oh yeah, this could be. Boo boo. I like it. This is good. I like it. Innocence as misrepresented in small-scale research, Ethereum research. Innocence as misrepresented. That sounds a lot like fodder. Innocence as. So it's an anagram of innocence as. It looks a lot like, because innocence as is just odd. The funny thing is, represented or represented can be fodder. That's what we learned. Well, we didn't learn it, but what I was saying to Avery in her channel. Represented can be re-presented. It's quite funny because Avery was I could tell she was getting a bit mad, going, represented is, how is that an anagram, fodder? And I was like, it's one of those tricks where it's represented, or what's the other one? The famous one is I forget. Sopley, right? Nanoscience? That is small scale theory. Very good, Toby, very good. Patriarch, who to his friends explained the gravity of the situation. Is it Isaac? Why is it Patriarch? I presume it's Isaac. This is a weird crossword.
Bible stuff.
Isaac the Patriarch. I'm not, like, without being critical, this crossword does sound, it's a bit general knowledge, isn't it? Stiff paper, the passing of which facilitates a working relationship. Stiff paper, the passing of which facilitates working relationship. That doesn't mean much to me. Type, that's rejected Trinity. Coming to university in train, oddly. Let's just do a little bit of testing on that. Oops. Let's just take a little peep at this. I didn't think that that sounded like a...
The other
There's nothing.
way.
There's nothing there. Oddly, the anagram version. In a train. In with a U in front, I guess. Yeah, there's a U at the front already. Unitarian. That is very clever. I'll give them that. That is clever. Type U rejected Trinity. Because there is, in Catholicism, there's the Holy Trinity, right? Unitarians believe in one God, not three, or whatever it is. Don't listen to me when it comes to religious stuff. I know nothing.
Hi.
Hey, Isaiah's here. Stiff paper. Stiff paper. Is it obituary? That would be a stiff paper. Card? Maybe it's card for the second word. The passing of which facilitates working relationship. I don't bloody know. Highly trained person, not necessarily in medicine. Like, is it me, or does this not feel like a cryptic crossword? Some weird stuff going on today. What is going on?
Streams coming back.
Are Sudoku streams coming back? I doubt it.
Where's this puzzle from?
This is today's Guardian. Today's Guardian cryptic is what we're doing. I've hidden some of the unnecessary information, but it is today's Guardian crossword. From today, Guardian cryptic crossword from today. I don't know. Go figure. It's just it's a bit of an odd one.
At the top, cryptic crossword. No.
Cryptic crossword? Nope. You guys agree that first of all, you agree my answers that I've put in so far are correct, so we can even check.
Check all. Contingency. No, money down.
Everything that we've put in so far is correct. It's just odd. Don't you think it's odd that it doesn't seem particularly cryptic? A penguin for Gunner. That is the little blue. Fun fact, the fairy penguin is also known as the little blue. Even their eyes are blue. Old little blue eyes. Gave instruction in rigid pronouncement.
Penguin.
Penguin! I mean, that's a lot of penguins. If you look at the top of the screen, we have a penguin counter. Probably the only Twitch channel that has a penguin counter. An assistant. Siri? Inserting a warning on course already mentioned. I think that it says as assistant. I think already mentioned might be the def.
Penguins. Because they can't get the wrappers off.
Why would elephants eat penguins? Penguins are quite tasty. Announced step to punish student. That is for sure a homophone. Step. Could be step as in part of the process. To punish student. I feel like this clue is going to tell us how old the setter is. Because if it's Kane or something, then we're gonna discover that the setter is about 400 years old. What about this one? A quarter of Americans say. Well, Americans is not divisible by 4. I thought it was going to be an 8-letter word, but it's not. Stored in computer memory. Well, that would be RAM. What's going on here? What's a quarter of Americans? Stored in computer memory.
Term. Hidden.
Quarter of Americans. A quarter of Americans could be something to do with money, couldn't it? A term. Why term? Stored in computer memory. What's a term? Oh, wait. Is it like a quarter? Oh, academic terms split into the quarter of the year in America. No, because it's trimester. No, wait, it is. Because a trimester is 3 months.
School year, I guess.
I think a trimester is 3 months. So if that's the case, then a school year would be 4 trimesters, which would be a quarter, which would be a season, effectively. I don't know anything about America. This seems like an extremely convoluted
RAM memory.
RM.
__/.
No, it's not. It's just a hidden. It's just a hidden Lothi. It's just a word term is hidden in there. But I think that's a very, very odd choice for how to clue the word term by talking about the United States of all things. There must be at least 5 definitions for the word term that sticks to the normal British sense of the word. You could say school term in the UK as well, without having to get the Americans involved. Gave instruction. Ah, yes. So you give somebody instruction. Gave instruction is taught. And then it's a homophone. I knew it was going to be a homophone. Thank you very much, Drunk Chess. Drunk Chess, that name, I hadn't thought about it before, but it reminds me of Dr. Nichterstein, which is Dr. Drunkenstein, which is Magnus Carlsen's drunk login for when they play drunk chess. They have a drunk chess login, which I think is great. Announced step. Gate to punish student. Because the step is a gate, G-A-I-T, to punish student. What? What? What's going on? That just doesn't make any sense. Is a gate a punishment? I'm lost on this. Nothing's making sense to me today.
In the end.
I'd run so hard and got so far. Announced step. What else could it be?
To restrict a student to the school or college grounds is a punishment.
Oh, that's weird. Really? See, the thing is, right? I've heard of, like, let's presume that you are at school. For them to let you leave the school premises, at least in every school I've ever been to, I was not allowed to leave the school premises during school. The only exception to this is when I was in secondary school. Only when I was like, not even secondary school. It was more kind of college age, which not college age.
Presumably this is
What
at
do they
boarding
call it
school.
when you're doing your A levels? What kind of when I was like 17, 16, 17, 18? Oh, at boarding school, that explains. So their punishment is they can't leave the school. Somebody's what's the phrase that Stephen always uses? I'll send her the dictionary. Somebody's been looking for the most weird, complicated possible definitions. Either that or they went to the boarding school and they think everyone knows what the hell a gate is. Well, that makes more sense because to me, you would never be allowed to leave school unless you were old enough, you know, to basically be an adult. I guess that makes more sense. An assistant. Funny story. My friend's friend was on Insta and they kept on seeing these great pictures. And
Who's
this friend, this is one of my favorite bands. Beach Bunny is amazing. I love Beach Bunny. I just miss them playing in Manchester, actually. I checked, you know, the day that I went to see Beast in Black down in London, you remember that was like in October? I found out later that Beach Bunny were playing for the first time in like 3 years, or maybe more. They were playing in Manchester. God knows when they'll come back because they played in 2022 or something for the first time, and then in 2025, and I missed it. I was at another concert. Even if I wanted to go to it, I wouldn't be able to go to it. No idea when they're going to come back. I'm sad, but it's okay. I only know and really like a few of their songs. One of their songs I like is "Cuffing Season," which is kind of, you know, the one that goes. How's it go again? I love a few of their songs. Like really deeply love it. There's a few. There is. What's it called? From Queen. And Cuffing Season, which is the song that I really like that I've been known to sing along to. Anyway, my story was my
I've been
friend.
to a popular music concert before, and that was in Manchester.
I've been to a popular music concert. A popular music concert. That's good, Lungy. That's very good. Quite a lot in Manchester. So my story was basically my friend's friend was saying they keep finding these great photos on Instagram, and it was by somebody called Al, and they were trying to figure out who the heck's Al, but they're a really good photographer. And eventually we worked out this friend of a friend. It's not Al. It was generated by AI. So they didn't. Bear in mind, this was like a year or two ago. AI wasn't as big as it is now. But they were like, "Who's Al?" And my friend had to tell her, you know, it's not Al, mate. It's AI image that you're seeing. That's so funny. Anyway, I don't know why I thought about that. Probably because this is an assistant. An assistant inserting warning on course already mentioned. I don't know if everything are from the UK. No, wait, they are from the UK, definitely. Are they from Manchester? I don't know if they're from Manchester, but I think they went to the Royal Northern College of Music, which is in Manchester. And I've been to gigs there. It's good. As assistant. I don't know. Where's this glue? Why is it not highlighted? If this would shrink more, that'd be helpful. Polite form of address. Reflected academic achievement. My pass on this is, I think polite form of address is... Oh. I think it's mom, actually. MA and then MA going backwards. Because I got on reflected. I was wondering if it was the palindrome. I think it's mom. That is correct. 24 across. Immediately in agreement about first in classics. Immediately could be at once. I was thinking as one. First in classics is the letter C. Let's put in at once. I said tone. No, it's not a tone. Immediately is at once. In agreement. Who is as one. In agreement about first in classics. A tone? At one? In agreement is at one. Not as one, but at one. At one? What's at one? Yeah, if we're at one, then it means we agree. Yeah, that's right. I have to think about that one. Come on, Guardian, show me all the clues. Assumes they should be experts in their fields. What? Experts in their fields would be pros. Assumes they should be experts in their fields. I feel like that's a double def with it assumes for one, and then they should be experts in their fields for two.
Dons.
Dons. What? Dons? I guess a don in the academic sense. What is don?
Assume as in to wear.
What? Is that a thing? Assume means where? Wow.
To assume the mantle, e.g.
I've never heard of that. Huh. Never heard of that. Thank you. Let's get a definition on don. University professor.
Good afternoon, puzzlers.
Avery! Hey! How you doing? Good to see you. I enjoyed your stream the other day. It was good. An employee of a university resident who lives amongst the students. So far we've talked about Oxford, Cambridge, and we've talked
We're
about
so
boarding
happy you
school.
could join me. Doing okay, thanks. How are the cryptics?
It's going fine, thank you. Waiting for the sun to set. In my office where I sit normally, when the sun sets, it shines right in my eyes. I'm trying to. It's about to go over the. Well, not over the horizon, but it's about to go past a roof of another house, so it should stop. I can't talk. Part of one's old college, including second teacher. It's definitely master. So one's old college is alma mater. Well, you know what? There's a bit of a theme going on here. Good luck. If you didn't go to university/boarding school, then this is not going to be an easy puzzle. I feel like it should be a bit more tailored to everyone. History professor, finally working in funny cliche. It could be Professor Finally. Where's the rest of our fodder coming from? I'm not sure what's happening with history. I was saying, Avery, I really like the thing that you showed. I've actually got it here. See, Bragger Keats. I just showed these guys. It's neat. I did one. It was fun. These little rebus crosswords are very cool.
Oh, lovely. So glad you enjoyed it. I did too the other evening.
Nice. Yeah, it's very cool. I was saying that this crossword's a bit peculiar because in some places it requires very specific knowledge. In some places it doesn't even feel cryptic, and in some places it requires very, very situational or academic or, general knowledge. So it's quite odd. We're not getting any more letters for 9 across, so let's see if we can get 9 across. Writings on specific subjects. Soldier demolishing exam exploits. Carousel still fits, or carousel, but that's got nothing to do with anything. Writings. Okay. What we can say is that because the beginning of the clue is plural, writings, and the end is also plural, exploits. From that we can say this definitely ends with an S. Decent logic. Soldier demolishing exam. The only soldier I can fit here would be RE or RA. It's an interesting song. Exam exploits. Writings on specific subjects. It seems like it's all going together, and I think it's probably the definition. Demolishing. Something demolishing X, demolishing Y. It's really weird, isn't it? It's really weird, this. Let's have a look up of soldier. So potential things soldier could be. We have the classics: ants, RA, RE, GI, not GI. That's pretty much it. So most likely candidate is RA or I'm gonna have to waft this because I'm not getting anything from the definition. My jumper. I need my jumper. So I'm not sure what the definition is though. What is an exam exploit? I don't think exam and exploit are to be split, because if so, what are we What's an exam?
Exploits could be uses, but no idea on the rest.
Ah, exploits could be uses, but then exam would have to be. That's the thoughts.
Corpuses.
Yes. Corpus is in a body of work. Soldier is core. Is it? Demolishing. Wait. Is soldier core with an S? What is going on? What is this? So writings presumably is corpuses. Let's get a definition of corpuses. I mean...
Corp.
I feel... a collection of writings. It's obscure, that. That is obscure AF. Ah, yes, that's right, Chase. We're deleting oral. Exam oral. Exam equals oral. I don't really agree with that. Not all. An oral is an exam. But I can never remember which way around this goes. I don't think it's a good clue, personally. So we're deleting oral. Soldier. Again.
That makes some sense, I guess.
It makes some sense, but I don't think you can say corporal for soldier. Why would you not say officer in that case? Why would you say soldier? Also, it's not even as though, to me, the surface doesn't make any sense even. Why would you not say, because corporal's an officer, why would you not say officer? I can never remember which way around it goes, but I feel like, you know how people say if it's a definition by example, in this case, none of it's to do with a definition, right? But aren't you supposed to put perhaps if you're giving an example of something? Because surely it's got to be a synonym on the same level. You can't say that a corporal's a soldier. A corporal is one of the subgroup of possible soldiers. And then an oral is one of the subgroup of possible exams. So to say, well, if corporal was in the clue, then soldier will be legit for what it means. But you can't really do that the other way around, because you're asking for a subset of all possible soldiers. You're asking me to come up with a subset of all possible soldiers. You're asking me to come up with a subset of all possible exams. See, it's not quite fair. If it's going the other way, if you give me oral and from that I get exam, that's fine, because an exam is a type, an example. Sorry, oral is an example of an exam. A corporal is an example of a soldier. But you can't just say to me, soldier, and I've got to whip corporal out of my ass. Anyway, rant over. Having talked about it, I agree with myself that it's not a fair clue. I think funny cliche is going to be an anagram. Professor finally working is on. So we want RON in here. Working. Professor finally. Is it professor? I'm going to assume that's like that. So we're looking for history. Funny cliche. It gives us the right number of letters. Chronicle. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that one. History. I don't know. What's the definition of chronicle? A written account of events. I suppose. I don't even know if history can be a noun. That's the first time I've ever heard of history being a noun. Stiff paper. Well, I guess the subject at school is a noun. But I wouldn't say a history. Actually, a brief history of time. A chronicle. Yeah, okay, fine. Stiff paper. Passing of which facilitates working relationship. Stiff paper. I really want this to be obituary. That's the kind of criticism I like. When it's a bit punny and cheeky. To be fair, this setter has not been super reliant on anagrams. Graduate note below me in musical club performances. Graduate's likely to be MA. MA is the most common BA or possibly BED. Below me. What does below mean in a cross? I suppose we need to check the name of the setter. The setter's name is Brendan. Notes below me. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi, fa. I'd say the note. Wait. Oh, yeah. Because that goes upwards. Do, re, mi, re. Yes, Tace. Yes, very good. Notes below me. And that I like. That is cute. Graduates? I have a horrible feeling that that's got nothing to do with what we're trying to do here. Performances can be gigs. Judging by the rest of the crossword, I expect that the definition is yet another academia word. Let's presume that it's alumnus? No. No, I really hope it's got re in it, because that's a nice mechanism. I have a feeling it's not going to be that case. There's no mistake. Mm-hmm. Let me name all of the assistants. Alexa, Siri, hey Google. Okay, right now. Could be Alexa. Alexa. An assistant. Setting warning. Hey! On course already mentioned. Alopecia? Already mentioned feels like the definition. This is going to be some kind of thing that you put in your bibliography or something, isn't it? Already mentioned. I'm looking for some kind of Latin-esque word now. Oh, what's the word when you say as mentioned before?
Above said.
Above said. Yes, Tevi.
Aforesaid.
Ooh, aforementioned. Could be either. Let's try and figure it out. So we'll try above said first. Bearing in mind it could be aforesaid. As assistant. Assistant is aid. Wait. As aid, as assistant, inserting warning. Warning is for. In golf, you say for. And you're going to hit somebody in the head with a golf ball, you shout for. So as, and then as is as. Assistant is aid. Inserting warning on course. Warning on course is for. Very good. already mentioned is aforesaid. I've never even heard of that word. Parts of education that could be spent in the past. Dinar? That's something that could have been spent in the past. Oh, ducat is part of the word education. A ducat. Chuck it in the ducat bucket. Recording what's in syllabus. Overlapping, hence irritation. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The ducat bucket. Not subject to pressure, like bridge into 18.
Irritation may be itch.
Could be itch, true that. That's good. Hence, irritation. Could be an anagram of hence. Overlapping, hence irritation. I'm thinking it's something, what's in syllabus, going around an anagram of hence, looking at where all that stuff is. What's the syllabus? Because I only know of an academic sense, but there's probably some kind of like other sense. Summary of topics. No, okay, it's more or less what I thought. Hence irritation. The thing is, the H would be here. Can't really be here. It can't be here. Have to be here, really. I'm not sure about that. I don't feel right now.
3 seems iffy.
Seems iffy. It does seem iffy. Hence could be thus. It could be ergo.
Disk for recording.
Disk. It could be. When was the last time anybody recorded anything on a disk? I'm not sure how that goes anywhere, though. Could be discomfort or something along discomfort. Irritation would be. This is a very good starter, though, isn't it? Discontent. Irritation could be discontent. I guess if you're irritated, you could be discontent. Recording is a disk. What's in syllabus? Overlapping. Oh, I see. So the sharing is C. Overlapping is clever. Never seen that before. It seems like a legit mechanism. And that's a novelty. I've never seen that before. Not subject pressure, like bridge in 18. That's Cambridge. Its teams are a shade lighter than opponents. It's Cambridge because they're the light blues. Do you know what? I don't mind this puzzle, but I think if you didn't know anything about higher education in the UK, you would have every right to feel absolutely furious about this, because it requires a very specific type of knowledge that is kind of old boy kind of knowledge. Academia, old boy knowledge. Doesn't I don't think it's intended this way, but I think it's a big kind of FU to everyone who doesn't come from their backgrounds. Not subject to pressure. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah. Undeterred, unstressed. Unstressed? Could be unstressed. Like bridge in Cambridge. Like bridge in Cambridge. Unstressed. Bridge. Is bridge... like bridge. Cambridge. They mean stressed in the when you're saying the word Cambridge. You're not stressing the bridge part. Bridge. Cambridge. Yeah, it's not stressed. Cambridge. Yeah, it's not stressed. When you say it's not stressed. I think that's unstressed. I think that's probably what they mean. Yeah, I think that's what they're getting at. Stiff paper. Oh, back on this. Could stiff be a corpse? I'm still on that. The passing of which facilitates, especially because the word passing's in there. Working relationship. Let's try this. Graduate note below me. Oh yeah, I still think it's re. I think that was an excellent suggestion. I think it was Drunk Chess that said that. Note below me. I have a horrible feeling it's got nothing to do with that. Musical club
Business something.
performances. Business. Ooh. The passing of which facilitates working relationship. Stiff paper. Business
Card.
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 Business card. Educated. Is learned. University crafts with editor after editor. There's ed 1. There's ed 2. Why didn't they use the word ducats in number 19? Seems like alley-oop that. Learners educated university craft. With editor after editor. So with editor is the ed at the end. After editor means you're putting an ed at the front. University. So craft equals cat. Why is craft cat?
Catamaran.
My eyes immediately went to a vagina. There's a whole lot of meanings to the word craft. A sturdy merchant sailing vessel. I don't know if it means craft in what you're... I don't know who catamarans are, but I think cat is definitely a thing.
Cabarets. B.A.R.E. in cats.
B-A-R-E in cats. Nicely, Harry. GG. We are done. Well, it was certainly a change of pace. For sure.
GG. Would you all like to do a jack?
Jack.
Jack, says Liari. All right, you have to help then. Hang on a sec. Wait a sec. Didn't I bookmarked one the other day? Oh!
Oh hell.
I remember why. Because this is a Prince's Devilry. And I was like, I saw this the first time, I was like, I'm not doing that now. Let's remind me what a Prince's Devilry is. Prince's Devilry.
Oh no.
It's a form of cryptic crossword puzzle. It does not follow the standard Zimmerman rules of crossword setting. The clues do not define the answers. Instead, each clue consists of a sentence from which a string of letters has been removed, and when necessary, the punctuation and word breaks are rearranged. You have to find the missing letters, which will spell out a word or phrase that could be entered into the grid or should. A galling remark. An effective riposte is difficult. Against a telling remark. Against. I don't think in-state is even a word. You see why I was like, I'm not doing this. Do all lines of travel crossing Galway slack supervision? Do all the lines of tram or level crossing? What? Oh god, that's hard. A sentence Zimmerman's described as so unnatural that the clue would be almost insoluble. I like the word insoluble.
This seems quite hard.
Yeah, it is hard. This is why it's not part of the... We are going to try. We are going to try. It's going to be hard. I've never done one before. The clues do not contain a definition or readily identify wordplay. You just need to look at the sentence and try to insert a word into the sentence that makes the whole thing still make sense. In fact, probably makes more sense.
Afternoon
Hello,
ball.
darling.
Harp Attack's here. Okay, we'll give this a try. It's probably going to be hell. Oh, we can't see the boundaries here. Right, bear with me a second. Let's try something. We need to turn off this. There, we can see him now. All right, we pasted community on the way to school. Okay. This is a 4. I'm thinking it could be we passed, because that sounds odd. We pasted. That doesn't sound right, does it? So I think it's we passed or something.
Agate.
We agate. What?
Agate.
Agate. What do you think the undeviled sentence would be? We passed a gated community. Yeah. I was working on the assumption that these would be words I'd heard of. What does agate even mean?
We're going to be checking. Oh wait, it doesn't work. That's not right.
Agate is a mineral.
Can I copy this?
Sorry, what's the trick with this crossword? I missed it.
So it's a printer's devilry crossword. And there are no definitions in it. The idea is that you find out what has been deleted from the crossword in order to make a coherent sentence. Let me find a good example. This is not a good example. So here, this is the original sentence. You have to find what combination of letters you are supposed to insert. So here's in state, which I think is terrible because that's not a word. You have to find the combination of letters which go in to make it a more coherent sentence. There is no definition. The whole thing is that it's a mistake at the printers, and you have to try and solve that mistake kind of situation. In short. See, the thing is here, if we have... We pasted like that. If we wanted to do we passed, it would have to be SEDAGA. That would be what we'd need to put in there to make that work. We passed a gated community. It would have to be Sedega. We passed a TED community. What's a TED community? Wait, I didn't at all.
Pass a gated.
Ah, we pass a gated community. Yes, that's a lot better, thank you. So we pasted community. That's the thing originally. We pass a gated community. That's excellent taste. That's much more like it because that's going to be, I want the words that we're getting as well. They have to be, they've got to be like recognizable words. I think to make this any shape of fair, the words, because we have no definition, they must be recognizable normal English ones. The abundance of ice creased all the children. The abundance of ice. I think we're looking at putting something.
Cream amused.
Ice cream. Yeah, it's cream, isn't it? So it's going to begin with an M. Wait. No, it's AM.
Maybe not amused.
So I'll put creased like this. So I think it's AM. Pleased? The presence of ice cream pleased the children.
Pleased.
Giving us ample. It's a long one. I know this Shia tango and ask for a massage. It would be great if I could copy and paste. I can. Be better if there's no spaces. Is that a setting? Ah! Oh, that was the settings. One sec. Would go out tonight, but I haven't got a stitch to wear. No handsome should wear. I know this. I think it's I think I don't know actually. I feel like it's in Sheer Tango. Oh, it's a long. Yeah, I forgot it was a 10. It's harder, isn't it? We might need to come back to it because maybe crosses would help. Let's try this one.
Don't tell me 3D is gyre.
Gyre? Might be. Swinging party growers in group. Orgy? Or Orgy really enjoyed themselves. Yes, it is gyre. Oh, really enjoyed themselves. Oh, Jack. Attorney made the prole. The prole. A sand. Reduced their client's sentence. I'm going to use my common sense to assume that.
Hello.
Hello.
OL bars.
We are doing a Devil's Printery
Hi,
Jack.
Jack. Printer's devilry exciting.
Devil's Printery, whatever. Attorney made the prole sand. Reduced their client's sentence. Made. It's going to be something and. And reduced their client's sentence. RP. Finish going here. Made the pro. It's going to be something. Very appropriate emoji there, Jack. Very appropriate. I've started doing the dailies in these crossword streams. I've done the Guardian today and the Independent, and they went quite well. So I think maybe I'm getting there in terms of level. Is it protest? No. Where's RP? It's got to be here. Nope. I think it's something and.
With you way up there, it is hard to land on your noggin.
You'll never get me. Made the pro. Is it the pro? I don't know. I don't think Jack could just use pro like by itself in a sentence. Am I wrong?
G11.
Go ahead. I'm fairly sure it's and something. What do you make? You make a protest? No, you make a argument. Which one's to land on my head?
Proper, please.
Proper, please. Oh, please, yes. Oh, that's very good. Perp. Yes. Perp. I was wrong about them being like proper words. TikTok stars. 5 kids to participate in dangerous challenges. I think we can safely say that it's 5 kids. 5 kids too, let's say. TikTok stars. So it has to start with an A. Advice? No. Stars. So we have to put an A. Stars da. Die.
Dare rave kids? Is era a word?
Dare rave kids. Arera? I don't think so. I don't think that's a word.
Oh wait,
I think dare is very good though. I think dare is excellent. TikTok stars. I think dare is probably right. Naive kids. Dare naive kids. Yes.
Nice.
Nice. Soldiers in water due to officers hoarding rations. That sounds quite natural, that sentence. I think it's going to be near the front here. I feel like it's in water due to. That's the most unnatural sounding part. It's Friday night and it won't be long. So we need
It's
quite
so
a long
hard
word
trying
here.
to get my brain to stop trying to parse these like they're cryptic clues.
It's really hard to not look at definitions, isn't it? And for what? In water looks sus. penguins. It's an impasse. Conspires. I feel like that's an impasse. That's an impasse. I got to stretch about another two. So that would be SE. Empires?
I think these works also.
Aspires. Yeah. It could be. But it would be very weird if you made the same word that's already there. That would be very odd.
Oh wait, aspires is right there. Never mind.
That would be strange. The smoother steering makes the Xbox the best console FOMA for a gamer.
I do think I wasn't perfect at making the clues like good and unique.
Gamer.
In this one.
For a F1 gamer? I don't know. Jack is saying that they might not be perfect.
I think 12 and not making a complete sentence is the only bugbear I've seen so far.
12. At an impasse. Empires to start threatening war. What's wrong with that sentence? The smoother steering makes the Xbox the best console for. I'm pretty sure it's for gamer.
Really, a PD should just be pros.
PD should just be pros. It's a bit headliney. It is a bit headliney, I agree. Ah, the sun is actually set, and now I'm not being blind. I'm going to lift my blinds a bit. Ironically, my blinds are stopping me from being racing. Wait.
Raking.
For a ginger driver. No, wait. For a.
Oh, G5 and realizing I've done this.
You've done it. For a
nice.
kin gamer?
Raid.
Oh, raid! Goblin! Hey, thank you. For a gin gamer? I'd like to be a gin gamer. Wait, I've done this wrong. No, it's got aimer, so it's the for something gamer. Or
just a. But rated anyway.
No worries, Goblin. Good to see you. Racing? No. 4A. Car? I think 4A is a very natural construction. Can't see what it be apart from 4A. Starting to get dark. I'm thinking that this might have been a mistake. I am enjoying the puzzle, but I don't know, this may go on a while, mightn't it? Might have to do this tomorrow. It is getting dark, and I do have some stuff I want to do.
For Acing Gamer.
For Acing Gamer. No, the gamer would be a sim? No, that's not a word. It has to be for a three-letter word gamer.
For a dash gamer, there's only 3 more
There's
letters.
only 3 letters, exactly. I think we'll do this clue, and then I'm afraid I'm going to have to probably
also valid
put a pin in this and do another retiming. Yeah, I think because of the unusual nature of this, it's going to take a while, and I'm just thinking we'll probably return to this. I think it's gonna take a while, and I do have something that I need to do today urgently. So, for a what kind of gamers are there? Car? Smooth steering. I'm assuming steering is a clue.
The steering is a clue yet.
I like how the surfaces have a bit of a clue because there's no definition. That seems like a fair way to do it.
Racing.
We need a 3-letter word. The way this is working, Goblin, it's a bit complicated.
You need a 3-letter driving video game.
Oh, a 3-letter driving video game.
GTA.
GTA. Ragtag. Oh, GTA. Well done, yeah.
GG.
For a GTA gamer. That's quite smart. Oh, my mind wouldn't have gone there. 3-letter game, yeah.
Well done, Harp Attack.
Well done, yes. Nicely done. I would never think of GTA as a racing game. It is hard. It's very hard. All right, y'all. We will return to this. Don't worry, I'm not abandoning. We are going to do it another day. It's just I'm short on time today. So we'll come back to it another day. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Thank you, Raiders. Thank you, everybody who's been here. Jack, good to see you again. Missed you last week. We will be back again with more soon. Take care, my dears. I'm going to stop here, but we'll be back with more. I do aim to do, at least some dailies every day. We'll probably do one tomorrow and then do a Jack again. But I'll finish this one off tomorrow. So we'll do at least a daily tomorrow. We'll return to this one. So that's bookmarked there. That should be saved, our progress. Yeah, we'll come back to that again then. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. See you soon. Take care.